Well, moving on from really, really cool stuff to maybe not so cool stuff.
I know what you're about to talk
X-Men
about.
New Mutants. The movie that I don't know if we're ever going to see the light of day of this film. I don't know if it's ever going to come on. It is on the roster. It's on their slate. Here's the thing. Maisie Williams. You know her. She plays Arya Stark in Game of Thrones. She's playing Wolfsbane in New Mutants. She had an interview with Rolling Stone magazine. She curses a lot.
She's like a kid.
She drops a lot of F-bombs. So parental advisory, I'm just reading what she said. This isn't mine. She was talking to Rolling Stone magazine and said, who knows when the fuck that's gonna come out. There was supposed to be reshoots to make it scarier, but they haven't actually taken place. So they haven't even done the reshoots they said they were going to do. The reason they put it off like 2 years is they were going to make scarier reshoots.
Oh, that was only one F-bomb. I thought that was...
Oh, we're not done. That was just the first sentence. Well, Maisie Williams went on to say she was talking to one of her co-stars, Charlie Heaton, the other day, and she asked him, what the fuck is going on with this movie? And Charlie didn't know either. Like, nobody knows if this movie's even going to go on. She says that hopefully this interview with Rolling Stone magazine will make everyone hurry up a little bit.
I don't think... I mean, does she not even think that this might not surface ever? Like,
I don't think it is.
It sounds like she thinks...
Well, let me pose a question to you guys. So, hearing what we just heard from Maisie Williams, I'm going to give you 4 options. You got to pick one. Should they release it as is? No reshoots, no nothing. Should they dump a bunch of money into it, fix it, make it good, release it that way? Should they drop it on Disney Plus and just not even have a theatrical release? Or do they drop it on Hulu because Disney now owns the major stake in Hulu after the Fox Disney buyout? So, Sean, I'm going to let you have this first. What do you see happening and what do you think is the best?
One of your options was, do they not do anything with it?
Or do they not release it at all?
I don't think they should release it at all. I think, like, as much as I wanted to see that movie, we now have the X-Men back under Disney's umbrella, and Fox wasn't doing very well with the X-Men there towards the end. So I don't think I want to see it.
I agree with you. I think it would not be wise. I mean, if you're going to... Disney's trying to reboot the X-Men.
Yeah.
Why put this out there to confuse people? If you're not going to continue with these characters, what's the point of putting them out?
Exactly.
Like, they're trying to reboot the whole universe. Why introduce new characters that... It's not like redoing... It's not like Dark Phoenix with characters we've already seen and we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
You're introducing new characters
that we're not going to ever see again.
That you're never going to see again. What's the point? If you're Disney and you're trying to reboot the X-Men franchise, what do you gain by doing this? I mean, Fox takes the loss. Fox spent all the money.
Right.
Disney loses nothing by not releasing the movie. It does kind of suck because people worked a lot on the movie, and it sucks for them.
But those people got paid. It's not like they're out anything.
That's true.
Walter
knocked over Detective Comics 1000.
He's like, talk about this comic.
Don't chew on it, Walter. You're gonna ruin the resale value. So Ralph, I'm gonna throw it to you, man. Do they release it digitally just so the fans can see it? Do they dump money and make it really great?
I would just put it on their streaming service, just so that at least it's still appreciated to some extent, you know.
As is, or do you think they actually do the reshoots, or they just cut their losses and just release it as they got it?
Yeah, I mean, if it's one of those where they don't care anymore, they should just release it as is. But you know.
So do you release it on the Disney streaming service, or where the Mandalorian's going to live and all these other Star Wars shows are going to live, or do you release it on Hulu as a total separate thing?
Stop,
I think Hulu.
Right?
I feel like either way, yeah. I feel like it'll get lost in Hulu for sure. If you want to forget about it, definitely drop it on Hulu. But if you want people to see it, I would drop it on the Disney streaming service.
I just don't know if they want it to be playing with all the other movies that will be on the Disney streaming service.
Right.
Just drop it on Hulu and let it be this separate little thing that everybody forgets about. Like,
what if it's actually good and it's just there in limbo?
Everybody that's seen
limbo.
it said it's not good.
Which is why I went. Well, because first of all, I have to point out how much Walter loves Squarrier's Cold War. Look how much he is just loving on your Bucks there.
Well, he was playing it all last night with all his friends, and now he
ate a couple pieces, I think.
But crap, I lost my train of thought. Thanks, Walter.
Hulu. Disney Plus.
No,
don't release it. No.
Oh yeah, well we heard it sucked. It was
Yeah.
didn't it originally have a release date of early 2019?
It was
And then it
2018.
it was?
Yeah.
And then it got pushed to 2019.
It was supposed to come out like
September of
next to Deadpool 2.
Yeah, that's right.
And it got bumped, then it got bumped, then it got bumped.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out, I think, in October of 2019, but
Was that the movie where like the kids are?
they're in the hospital, and it's like they're in like psychiatric ward, and they're all. It was a very scary looking trailer.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
playing like The Wall, I think, music and stuff,
Mhm.
like Pink
Okay.
Floyd, and
It's very
it's all
creepy.
creepy looking. It looked cool from the
I don't need to
trailer,
see
but
it.
I just don't need to see it.
I don't need to see it.
I
I'm
agree.
done. If you're not going
Yeah.
to continue this universe, why introduce new characters into the X universe?
I agree, especially if it's already been seen and everybody who saw it says it's no good. Then
I
maybe
know,
just
right.
scrap it. Everybody got paid.
And why would
already.
Disney dump their own money into something that? I mean, they don't lose anything.
Right.
Why would they dump their own money into something? I don't know. We could talk about this for hours. So, guys, that's kind of our show. Thanks a lot for watching. Join us here every single Sunday. Chuckload of Comics brought to you by Chuckload of Germ Gel.
As
Don't
well
go
as
to a
Cold War.
con without it.
Oh yeah.
And, of course, our benefactors, Cold War Games, Arts, and Entertainment. Check out all these awesome games at coldwar.us. Fight
Fight
your
your
friends
friends.
cards. It's a real thing.
I know, it's so cool.
And to all of our new subscribers, thanks for joining the Chuckload of Comics family. If you're watching this and you've made it this deep into the video, click that subscribe button. We're here every single Sunday breaking down the nerd news, all the headlines that happen in the world of fandom every single Sunday right here at chuckloadofcomics.com and youtube.com/chuckloadofcomics. Ralph, Shauna, so good to be back in the studio.
I love this place.
It's like
Good to have this guy next to us.
It's like a warm pair of underwear here, man.
Yes.
It's kind of nice.
At first they're constrictive.
But then they become a part of you. All right, guys. We'll wrap it up at that. See you here next Sunday. Have a wonderful week.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Nailed that ending.